What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And John Elkann is not happy with the EV program at Stellantis. In fact, it is the main reason that the Ram REV, after recommendations from Tim Kuniskis, has been, for all intents and purposes, canceled. So basically, the Charger's starting to get delivered to dealerships, right? But that's been paused. So if you work at a dealership and you're wondering, how come I haven't got any more Charger EVs delivered? Well, that's why. So let's talk a little bit about this while I'm waiting on this air suspension to pump up here in the cold. Water spots all over the truck. I literally just washed it yesterday. Oh, it's dirt. It literally accumulated dirt. Awesome. Yay. Anyways, so they're looking at the numbers now at vehicles that are delivered and interest into the vehicles. And needless to say, it's not there. After the reviews were coming in from all different types of YouTube channels and other legacy automotive media that reviewed the Dodge Charger EV, it's basically a friggin' disaster, right? Uconnect, automatically connecting to my iPhone and trying to play music. Anyways, so what happens now? Well, we've seen that the Ram REV has been tentatively, meaning like it's done. It's going to be done, but I don't think it's going to come back. Q4 2026 would be the earliest you see it. They are going to focus more on the Ram Charger. And I think if Stellantis went more Toyota, like hybrid type stuff, and granted, that's not a hybrid, that's still an electric vehicle that has a generator on it. Even those type of EVs, I think, would sell more, right? Because you don't have that Charger, that Charger anxiety of, oh crap, where am I going to go if it dies? You get what I'm saying? So, but Elkann has now seen the reviews. They've had some automotive insiders or people that work legacy media that have been around for a long time also went over the REV, and all of the same software issues and issues that you see with the Charger would have been in this truck. It's going to be in the Wagoneer S. If they hadn't been as far along as where they were with the Wagoneer S, we wouldn't see those either, and it looks like the deliveries on those are also going to be limited, meaning they're not going to push those out as much as they were going to at the beginning. Now, what does all this mean? Well, what it means is during board meetings or board calls this week, Elkann is beyond pissed about the EV program at Stellantis. Now, we've already seen some stuff from Tim Kuniskis in interviews this week talking about, when the Hemi could come back, and we have to see if that's what the people really want. I'm a little disappointed in Tim Kuniskis for doing that, because it's literally just like there's no excuse of, oh, well, we have to retool or we have to do BS, because you're still making the 5.7 Hemi right now for the Durango, which you're going to be building till 2026. So that's BS. That's anybody in the media that listens to that and believes that, oh, they have to do all this other tooling and stuff to get the 5. No, they don't. They're already making the 5.7 for the Durango. That's a lie. Stop it. Okay? Same thing for the Hellcat engine. They could drop a Hellcat engine in a Ram tomorrow. All they have to do is make the decision and do it. Now, Elkann is pissed because the EV program is not working, right? They're finding out rapidly that it's massively expensive to maintain, and customers are going to be royally pissed as they've found out now with the 500e, right? So what do? It's like it's the most plain English simple thing ever. And this is the thing, like, I don't know if Tim Kuniskis is just not trying to push John Elkann, or he's trying to make it, maybe he's trying to make John Elkann make it seem like it's his idea to go back to the V8 Hemi. Now, I know that there were some interviews and stuff with Kuniskis this week where he talked about, you know, a revised or a newer Hemi. We've already known about that, and here's the other thing. There's no excuse there because they've already had that dual overhead cam Hemi for over a year. They already were developing that. Butter the Insider reported on this crap like 18 months ago. So there's no excuse there. I think they're waiting to see if people will buy the Hurricane Ram. And if you buy one of these Hurricane Rams, if you buy a Hurricane Ram, I never want to hear you say, well, I missed the Hemi. Well, you bought one of these pieces of crap, one of these trucks that are garbage with this Hurricane engine. So I don't want to hear it. And for the rest of us, we just got to wait. We already know that there's mules. We already know that they're testing trucks with V8s in it, whether it's a new one or not. We already know that there's a test vehicle with a V8 in it that came from Mexico and is back in the U.S. up in Detroit in the Charger. It's literally just a waiting game, right? Now, they know that they need to turn their numbers around in 2025 or they're going to be in serious trouble at Stellantis, right? I mean, serious trouble. And that's why Elkann's not happy. He's getting a lot of applause and he's being lauded right now because he was able to, like, half-ass try to right the ship by bringing back Tim Kuniskis, right? And doing some of those things to reverse the policies of Carlos Tavares. That said, that's only going to work until those Q1 earnings drop. So come April, if the Q1 earnings are an absolute disaster and you haven't already announced that you're releasing V8s in Q2 or Q3, because that's the thing. They can't lie to you and tell you it's going to take a year or 2 years for them to start building V8 Rams. That's a lie. It doesn't take that long. And if they go, oh, we can't do it with the 5.7, fine, put the 6.4 in it. You're already doing that with the 2500. There's no excuse. There's no retooling. There's no all this other crap. And then for investors, think about this. If you're an investor in Stellantis, right? Think about all the money at Sterling Heights Assembly, because I believe that's where it was, right? Sterling Heights Assembly Plant, where they were going to build that Ram 1500 REV. Think about all the money that just got put out, you know, downtime on a line, the tooling, the stamping, all that other crap that got put in there for nothing. Think about that. For nothing. If I was an investor, I'd be pissed. Now, here's the thing. If you know that EVs aren't going to sell, and that's why you've basically shut this program down, you need to do it across the board, and you need to come out publicly and say, yeah, throw it on Tavares, man. Hey, former management effed this all up. We screwed up. We messed up. We're going to fix it. These are the models that we're coming out with in the next 18 months. Get people excited. Charger V8. Ram V8. You already got the Durango. We're bringing back some gas stuff to Chrysler. Drop that information out because you already have it. That's the thing that makes me aggravated is you're already working on this stuff. You could instantly turn your stock around like this just by talking about it. And you know it. That's the thing that drives me. Elkann is so unhappy and upset about where the EV program is, and he has everything right here that he needs to do to throw a switch and fix it. But he hasn't. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. You know, hearing the double speak kind of from Kuniskis this week in Detroit, kind of disappointing. Knowing that they're already testing a V8 Ram. I mean, I get, maybe they want to come out and make a big splash or something sometime this quarter. Maybe they're waiting to see if they know that their numbers are going to suck, that all of a sudden that's when they're going to drop this. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But it don't look good, man. These hurricane trucks are having problems. The RHO is a friggin' disaster. Nobody's buying this crap. And you're consistently losing market share to GM and Ford because they have an option called a V8 that everybody wants. All your customers aren't going to buy V8s. You can still sell Hurricanes to dumbasses. Have at. But those of us that have the money to buy a truck, we're not buying inline six trucks. Sorry. At least I'm not. Ever. Not doing it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. What do you think? What do you think it's going to be that's going to have to... Is it going to be the Q1 earnings? Is that what it's going to be that pushes Elkann over the edge to finally make the change? Is it going to be, you know, the inauguration tomorrow of the new president, Trump, that just destroys emission standards and gives them the ability to go back to doing rails of substances off of adult entertainers' butts and putting Hellcat engines and everything? Is that what it's going to take? Because I got to be honest with you, I just don't know what it's going to take to make it happen. They have all the tools there. They're already testing stuff. I don't know why they haven't said anything. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
For the longest time